Hey, what's going on? Hey, is that shit still playing? Can you still hear the music playing?
Nah, I don't hear nothing. Oh shit! Now I do hear something when I mute my mic. You hear that too?
Oh, I just realized what the fuck was going on, bro. Tell me why my dumb ass had the broadcast pulled up on another screen. So I'm hearing the shit. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
50.
Word. Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of a Cohen podcast. You already know it's your boy Big D, man.
Hey, man, it's your boy L Dotti, the 1-2. How do you make it? Okay, my bad. They had me flowing and shit.
Hey, bro. Hey, spit that shit, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, you give me the beat? Okay.
Well, it's probably not going to be synced up right, but I could be.
Okay. Okay. Man, fuck a beat. I go acapella. Nigga never been mellow, but you know this kind of fella like to get it because I got the fucking mic and I flow. Yeah, this nigga rapping feeling so tight and right because you know I had to roll it up tonight and I had to get the brew because I'm feeling real cool. Nigga chilling with some niggas from the HBCU. Being black is fucking cool. Take the niggas to school and you know I rule, never drew, cause you know I come through like, yeah, King Kong type of nigga. Cause I like to buy properties to get biggest. And I like to take that fucking dough and stack it to the ceiling. And you know what? I'm trying to reach a fucking million.
Yeah.
Niggas talking about subscribers. Nigga, no, I'm talking about them fucking dollars. So my daughter ain't gotta wonder how she gon' scream and holler. Cause she eating good. Talking Gerber, baby. All right, I'm done, bro.
Hey, bro, I just want to give a shout out to the motherfuckers who real live be out here beatboxing for the whole session.
I mean, cause them niggas go in, bro.
Like y'all jaws gotta be strong as shit. Cause I was tired like after the first go round, bro. I'm like, shit, I gotta come back in, guys.
Come back again, bro. You like it acapella? Okay, let me.
Word. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna just bow my head, be like, oh, that motherfucker spit. Word. Hey, bro, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling,
man? I'm feeling good, dog. I'm feeling great, bro.
Word.
I'm feeling great. I feel good, bro. It's a lot of good shit going on. Niggas fucking get their grind on. You know, a lot of shit, falling into place, bro. And today is a very special episode, near and dear to me, because these fellas I've been working with, they seen the show. They're like, oh, that shit dope, bro. We got to get on that shit. I'm like, man, y'all can get on it at any time, bro. And that was like a couple month and a half ago, bro. And it just came up like, bro, we ready. I was like, all right, well, shit, y'all say we ready, then we ready. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited today. Y'all see the title of the show, You Ain't Got No Job, Daddy. So I thought that was a play off of Martin. That was kind of dope, though. I always hint around shit, like what I do and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I never really, went into detail a lot, you know what I'm saying? And this is that moment, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to, introduce some guys. I mean, my bad, bro. Hold on, back up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I guess we ain't drinking today,
bro. No, you're right, bro. This your show too.
Hey, y'all. My name D. I'm also a co-host of a Cohen podcast. But yeah, man. Hey, bro. I've been feeling good, man. My family, we started doing a weekly Zoom call just to kind of get everybody back in connection and communication with each other, because you just never know, when you might lose somebody. So, my moms and me and my brothers and everybody have been really stressing, just kind of staying in contact. So, I'm feeling good. We do that right before the show. So, I'm feeling good, just seeing Mom Dukes or whatever. And, chopped it up. She talking about she about to cut her hair and all this and that, like, just being real fancy. She looking good.
Okay.
I talked about the house being remodeled back home after the fire and stuff. The house coming along real great. So, I'm feeling good. But, I'm ready to drink, bro. I ain't got nothing special today. I'm a probably breeze through this shit. Bringing this junk back. The Dotti Brewing Company, Oktoberfest. You know what I'm saying? It's a Marzen brew, you know what I'm saying? Typically you'll find this around, the fall, autumn season, typically in October. This joint is like 6.something%. Hold on, let me put some respect on them. Oh no, actually it's really not on the can. So yeah, it's 6.something%. And then I'm bringing this joint back. And I think you tried this when you was at the crib the other day, the Hazy Days, Hazy IPA.
Oh yeah, man. That citrus hop, that thing definitely, it did its thing. It was a nice coating of it, and it did mellow out the hoppiness you would typically get from, you know, those IPAs. But then that's a hazy, and that's what you say you like about it, that citrus tone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that definitely did compliment it well. I enjoyed it.
Word, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm sipping on today. And then just in case, because I'm in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? Just in case we really want to turn up, you know what I'm saying? Got to make his mark on deck, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Got to keep the bourbon. If y'all looking for a good bourbon, try to make his mark. And then also to back that up, you know what I'm saying? Got the Basil Hayden too, you know what I'm saying? So drinking real good today, feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Got a big presentation for work tomorrow. So
hey, you ready, big dog?
Oh yeah, you know I do this shit.
You
I ain't new to it.
you do that shit. You ain't.
It,
Yeah, I think you ain't worried about it. All right.
Yeah,
That's
you know
what you do. You know, when you do shit, when you true to shit, I mean, it's whatever.
Hey, and it's about time for me to get a promotion too. So,
get them.
Hey, so you know I gotta kill this shit. And be like, yeah, let me get that bag because I need 150 million.
150 million, nothing less.
Word. Well, yeah, what you drinking on, bro?
I ain't got nothing. I'm chilling too, bro. Coors got me a little Coors. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got much going on, man. I've been working all day. You know what I'm saying? Getting shit, you know, together. You know, going on appointments and shit. But yeah, I just got me a little Coors, y'all. You know, I'm gonna be drinking that shit. I'm just more excited to get to the convo, bro. Let's make it happen, man. I want to introduce y'all as the fellas of Glory Real Estate, and then we Glory Real Estate and Glory Repairs, and then y'all gonna introduce yourselves as y'all come on, man. So we got my boy Ali, and we got the homies Rel and Lewis, man. What's going on, fellas?
Welcome to the show, fellas.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Good, man. Good, man. All right, Larry. So y'all are all colleagues, right? So y'all kind of work together. Why don't y'all kind of give us y'all, you know, your names, background, you know what I'm saying, what you do, you know, just kind of let us know what y'all got going on.
So my name is Ali. Glory Real Estate. These are my brothers right there. Well, I guess they right here, whatever way y'all looking at them.
Yeah, that was it. The second one was right.
The second one right there.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's
right there.
Them niggas right there.
Yeah, but yeah, so me and Larry, we actually work together. Well, we all work together, you know, but me and Larry more so work together. We got a wholesale business. We got a virtual assistance team, and you know, I also do fix and flips with my brothers. Yeah, ain't nothing too special about me, man.
Word, that's what's up.
You know, fellas, Real. Good, B.
I think they shy.
Hey, they look like they little preoccupied over that joke. They said, "No, give me about 2 minutes, maybe 3. Gonna be good."
Yo, we can't hear y'all audio.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me unmute him. Oh yeah, y'all muted yourselves.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I was wondering, I'm like, I can't hear y'all niggas for shit.
Oh no, I was talking. Technical difficulties. Nah, we wasn't shy. We was waiting for you. I wasn't sure if you was finished wrapping up yet, but yeah, like my bro Ali said, Glory Real Estate. We came together. We all had the same vision. Basically, it's generational wealth, trying to make it happen. We all, damn, that's crazy. All three of us actually from New York. I moved out here, July? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been out here for a couple years now. We got our first property, I want to say, back November of last year. And it's been off to the races ever since, man.
Yeah, man, I'm Lou. Just reiterate what they said, man. These my brothers. Like, me and Rel went to school together, 7th grade. Like, back to them. You know what I mean? Ali, that's literally my brother. You know what I mean? So, like, it's just family business, man. Trying to do something that it's not often seen. You know what I mean? In the media, or how they portray us. So, just 3 black kings, just, you know what I mean? Trying to make a difference out here and get to it.
Word, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So I heard y'all mention wholesale and fix and flip. Can y'all kind of give us some like context? Like what? So let's start with wholesale. What is wholesale exactly?
Wholesale is getting a property under contract and literally selling the contract to buyers. So if I get a contract and that house I get under contract for $100,000 and I sell that to a buyer for $150,000, I just made $50,000.
Okay.
That's what a wholesale is.
No credit.
Yeah, that's the short way. Cause I like the you know, kind of like
our relationship is he warms them up and I just finish them off.
yeah, bro. We've been tagging them, dog. I'm talking about we've been out here getting them, bro. You know what I'm saying? We about to be killing them. No, fuck that. We killing the game, nigga. Fuck that.
It's not about to be.
We doing that shit because dog, that shit takes. So wholesale, what wholesaling is, bro? Real estate, investment properties, bro. We buy and sell investment properties, bro. We buy and sell commercial investment property. We buy and sell land, nigga. Goddamn, if you can sell it, we can buy it and we can sell it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. You know, so wholesaling is a way, just like how you know, in your job you work for a wholesaler, right? Somebody who sells the product at a lower price but in bulk, you know what I'm saying, it off to their different customers, right? That's what we do. So we build relationships with investors who like to flip, you know, investors who like to buy and hold. You know, we find properties for them to invest in. And because they're busy managing their properties and their projects, they don't really have the time to do the intricate work that it takes to be able to get properties under contract. You know what I'm saying? And take the time to find those discount properties at bulk. You know, so it's up to us now that's our job. We find those properties for them. And that's what we do. We market to people all day, talk to people all day, go to people's properties all day. You know what I'm saying? We've been out here working, bro. And these guys, the crazy way how we met, you know what I'm saying, is it's just crazy because I also do real estate lending, right? So I do private lending for real estate investors. I talk to investors daily trying to help them get their projects funded, right? And so how I met them, because one of my marketing strategies is driving for dollars. And that can apply to, you know, real estate wholesaling and or, you know, lending. Because the way you find out an investor is, I know people drive around neighborhoods all the time and just see like recycle bins in the driveway randomly. You know what I'm saying? That's a flipper. You know what I'm saying? Then they're working on that property. They're about to put it back on the market. And that's how I met these guys. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, those are investors. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see if they need some funding. You know what I'm saying? Walked up to them. Ali was the first person came up, young black man. I was like, okay. No, hold on. Who I saw? Rail. Yeah. Rail. I said, okay. And that's what made me want to walk up for real, because I was like, oh, that nigga look like me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I need to go up here and like introduce myself, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on. And you know, it's like introduce myself, Larry, you know, work for, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see y'all, you know, looking for some funding, whatever. You know, he was like, yeah, let me go get my money, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he brought Lou out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's the second black person I done seen, bro. Okay. And then Ali comes out, and I was like, all right, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like three young black guys, like in this house, they telling me that they bought it, that they flipping it. You know what I'm saying? That they doing all this stuff, establishing values. You know, they're doing a whole bunch of work, like sweat equity, like doing it themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how things work, because I've been working at the wholesale shit for like 2 years part-time though. I never had the adamant time to invest in that business, you know what I'm saying, because I was driving trucks full time and I had to provide. I got a daughter, you know what I'm saying, about to be 2. So I had to make sure, you know, everything was straight in that aspect. And then, you know, it's crazy because, you know, it's unfortunate how things, you know, happen with the whole pandemic and stuff. But, you know, for me, it was a blessing. And I found I was able to, you know, hone in on my opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And get in and the shit that I really been wanting to do, you know what I'm saying? I just went about it like I'm doing it. And I was given that opportunity to do that, bro. And a lot of people will say, you know, that's an unorthodox strategy. I have a lot to lose. But, you know, a lot of those other people nowhere around when shit going on. And, you know, I've been at my lowest point, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't had, you know, and nobody was where was everybody's input then? You know what I'm saying? So I do what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want to, bro. And I don't care what nobody, cause no niggas ain't putting in the work that I'm putting in, that we putting in every day. You know what I'm saying? You don't know enough about me or my situation to give any kind of judgment to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's enough that we have to deal with as young black real estate investors in general, because they looking at us like bro, you think they're gonna like this?
That's real. That's real. So, all right. Well, that was a good summary of what the fuck y'all got going on. So, hey, shout out to all that hustle that y'all putting in. I love being around hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is out here every day going out and getting that shit. So, hey, man, we got 5 black men that's out here going out and getting that shit every day, getting out the mud. Ain't shit handed to us, you know what I'm saying? So cheers to all y'all fellas doing your thing. Real quick, I did want to get
let's get
into some of these.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, I did want to get into some of the comments real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because I see some of the people they going in on this. We ain't do our normal check-in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's going on, y'all?
Definitely appreciate y'all checking in. You know what I'm saying, make sure that y'all comment your business handles, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to promote down in the comments. We'll be more than happy to plug that for y'all. Got Pretty Boy as always checking in, saying what's good.
Hey, what's going on, Pretty Boy? What's happening, homie?
Where we got Delanda checking in.
What's good, hey, we was late today too, so we had to get all this stuff together, and all right, you know.
Word. So shout out to Delanda. She plugging her business, Dr. So Creative. All your sewing and custom needs. Check out her newest items on from the Spin a Night collection on Instagram at Dr. So Creative. Make sure y'all follow her. She was actually the one that made our t-shirts, our hoodies, and it's great quality. She also I'm gonna plug this every chance I get. She made this custom mug for me with the Cold One Podcast logo on it. You know what I'm saying? She made this in her crib. You know what I'm saying? Dope quality, ain't fell apart yet. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Delanda. We appreciate you as always. Got Yazzie checking in. Shout out to Yazzie. Appreciate you coming through. And then also shit, Ali already getting love. Delanda said, let's get into how fine Ali is. Hey,
boy, she shooting from the motherfucking goddamn Pluto.
From the parking lot.
From the parking lot, nigga.
Where y'all see that at?
Oh, you can't see the comments?
Like a baby. Give me the ball, coach.
Game, coach.
Word, yeah. Nah, they commenting live, you know what I'm saying? So
they are they're not shy. They're not shy.
Not at all. And then also we got Steph checking in. What's good, Steph? Appreciate
you
as always. But yeah, man. Yeah, like we kind of been talking about already. We got 5 black men on here that's out here hustling, getting it. You know what I'm saying? Grinding, working for what's ours. You know what I'm saying? Not out here doing the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? We could be out here robbing, shooting, whatever the media try to portray us to be. But motherfuckers real live out here getting that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Probably get more likes and shit too.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy shit, bro. That's the crazy shit. If this video was like black men, you know what I'm saying? 5 black men rob bank. You know what I'm saying?
And then come to Cold One to talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me tune the fuck in for that shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I click on that shit too.
I probably would too as they kick in the door, nigga. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I would definitely tune in that shit, bro. But yeah, man, we just wanted to have a conversation today, you know what I'm saying? Kind of talking about the ins and outs of, you know what I'm saying, being a hustler, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit, just waking up every day, grinding and getting it. And one thing I do want to clear up is that it doesn't matter whether you a 9-to-5 person, you know what I'm saying, you an entrepreneur, a street pharmacist, you know what I'm saying, a legit pharmacist, you know what I'm saying, any of that shit. If you sell fucking bean pies on the side of the road, you know what I'm saying, you could be a hustler in any avenue that you in, you know what I'm saying, and that's one thing I did want to clear up, especially because Larry, you remember we talked about, you know what I'm saying, that B Simone shit. Where she was talking about like the 9-to-5 dudes and stuff versus, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneurs and stuff like that.
Right.
But that's the purpose of conversations like this, you know what I'm saying, to show people that it don't matter where you at in your life, what avenue you in, what industry you in, you could be a hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
I mean, because the thing is that money, life is sales. Life is sales. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to sell something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to convince somebody of something. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. When you learn how to market yourself and when you start to believe, like for real, believe in what you're doing, then that just shift things. You know what I'm saying? And I would never disrespect anybody talking about 9 to 5. That's man, come on.
Yeah.
Because you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, exactly. Because we say it all the time. Everybody can't be a CEO, bro. Everybody can't be a CEO.
Everybody can.
I mean, we would love to see everybody own their own businesses, but somebody got to work in the damn business. You know what I'm saying? The CEO can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? The CEO can't do marketing and be the sales associate and be the customer service rep and be the financial advisor and be the HR personnel. Like, you need, you know what I'm saying, different moving parts for anything to be successful. And that's evident right here. You know what I'm saying? Even though all of y'all are entrepreneurs, is collectively a team. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all are just playing your role, you know what I'm saying, to getting shit done. But y'all just figured out how to be able to create a team like that to where you can get shit done, but then also do shit on your own terms. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of shit I want to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Larry, you always talk about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up and do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So how does that, I mean, what is the typical day for y'all look like? You know what I'm saying? All of y'all are, you know what I'm saying, in investment properties, you know what I'm saying, flipping, wholesale. Like, what's the typical day look for y'all? I want to get Rail and Lou on that one.
12-hour shifts, really. From the time we wake up until about now, this 9 o'clock is usually when we about to call it a night. But like I said, everything for us is pretty much like hands on. So all the flips, everything we do is in house. So our typical day could be anywhere from Home Depot trips all day to being in a house, hanging sheetrock, framing. We do got a team that we hire to help us, but we like to be as hands-on as possible, so we try to do a lot of work ourselves.
Word. And it's like, we can't even say 12-hour shifts. It's time we wake up, time we go to sleep.
Word.
It's like, it don't stop. We get an email, gotta answer the email, we gotta run here, we gotta do this. So it's dope because every day is different, you know what I mean? But in the same context, it's like Larry said, like, I do what I want, you know what I mean, when I want, but it's still contingent on what the day calls for, you know what I'm saying? So everybody play their role in the certain places we gotta be, you know what I mean? It's just like playing ball, like, you know what I mean? We ain't got no coach and we ain't running no plays, we just in the park, but it's each other energy, like.
Word. That's what's up, bro. That's a street ball. That's where the real ball is at. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, goddamn, on the motherfucking black top.
And the craziest
That's real. It's crazy.
The craziest part about all that. Oh, my fault, Real. Go ahead.
Nah, you got it.
Nah, bro, go ahead, man. This your platform too, brother. I know what Real want to talk about. We're gonna say that for later, Real. We're gonna tell them what we're doing a little bit. We're gonna tell them about that project a little later.
Yeah, Larry the man, Larry the money man.
Nah, bro, I ain't got it, dog. I ain't got it.
You're party. You're party.
Nah, man. Look, man. Look. I forgot what I was about to say. The way, like everybody playing their role, bro. The way it happened and how fast it happened in the jail. You know what I'm saying? Like how it just kind of gelled together. Because think about it like this. I like I said, I've been working on it for 2 years prior to this. You know what I'm saying? So I've been leaving like breadcrumbs that whole time, looking and waiting for the day that I found some young black men who get it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm able to add just as much value to them as they are to me, you know what I'm saying? And going through a lot of people who's, you know, not trying to do that, when I found it, I have to act on it. I have to pull the trigger on it, bro, because if I don't, that's me missing the opportunity. And I do stuff with purpose now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like I wake up and don't do shit. Like I'm working hard as fuck every day. Like Ali said, we got a VA team we're training. You know what I'm saying? We just fed the VA hot sauce. in her food, nigga, no water, because she out there grabbing these motherfuckers by the collar and saying, "No, you listen, motherfucker."
That's the product of being managed very well.
Yes, dog, and because we do the things necessary. We don't just have her doing whatever. I mean, it's a lot of work on our end too, and it's things that we're still working on and tweaking and perfecting as we go. But like Lewis said, bro, that's what the day calls for. You know what I'm saying? So we wake up, our day is pretty much, and the craziest part about it is we've been virtual for a minute now, for probably the last 2 weeks, for real. Me and him been virtual, so we've been putting the wheels, the nuts and bolts of the business together in 2 different places and making that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, the pipeline has been filling up. You know what I'm saying? And we I just can't explain it, bro. Like the way it all happened, bro. I'm just blessed, and I think that we're all blessed, and I think that this is the beginning of a lot of good shit, bro. Because when I tell you the goal is to take this shit over and control the things that they don't want us to control, bro, that's what we gonna do. Because we're not gonna listen to what naysayers have to say, because we are establishing shit. We're in control of this shit. Ain't nobody else controlling shit. We do what the fuck we want to do. That's what we mean by that, bro. Like, if we feel like we put the work in and we did our homework and we compared our shit and know what we needed to do in order to get a certain value, nigga, you gonna give us our value. You know why they don't want to give it to us though, D? Because it's some black niggas out here just trying to get, you know, what they doing, what they think they doing. But you know what we say to that? We like to buy your shit too, nigga. What the fuck you got for sale? What you got for sale?
Straight up.
Coming for that.
Straight up.
I mean, and Ali can attest to that, bro. Like the jailness. Like I never seen nothing like it, bro.
Yo, honestly, you know, that's how our whole shit goes, you know. You know, just team players, everybody knowing, you know, what position they're gonna play. And you know, it's never a thing that we don't even, I'm gonna mention like ego and stuff like that just because it sounds good for like just talking, but we don't even mention things of that nature because that's not what comes into our circle and our energy. That's not something that's even talked about. You know, everybody just fits into their role. I gotta be the best me. My bros gotta be the best them for us to be the best us. You know what I mean? And it's really that simple, bro. It's not like it's nothing else, bro. You know what I mean?
Gotta hold each other accountable too, man.
Straight up, you got a dead ass, like, you gotta really, you know, put your pride to the side sometimes, you know, and that's a big part of it too. And once you get past that, then you good.
It's nothing. It went like, because everybody has that bigger picture in mind, and we all know that, like it or not, the things that we have to do right now. You know what I'm saying? Those sacrifices that we still have to make right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not going to be nothing compared to when we threw that threshold. You know what I'm saying? And when we like I like to say, we have arrived. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I feel like we probably like in the parking lot right now when I talk about the wholesaling shit. We probably in the parking lot
out there, Larry. Throw some numbers out. Man, this is week 3 of me and Larry doing business together. We got about 34 deals on the table in week 3.
Yeah.
It's going beautifully.
Yeah,
you know? Let's shit that thing, my nigga.
I don't know. Hey, shit. That's what I told Rose to do, bro. Hey, I told my VA because she had an issue with overcoming like aggressive sellers, right? And so I said, man, Rose. So because the thing was, this is what let's talk the business, Ali. So this is what it was like. When she first came out, bro, she came out the shit swinging, you know what I'm saying, getting a certain amount of, you know what I'm saying, appointments or warm to, you know, hot lead, whatever, you know, everything was good. Then that I say that first part of the second week, it was like nothing. And we was like, yo, and then so it was some things we had to tweak on our end. And once when we got access to it and was able to listen in to what was going on, because it's either one or two things. It's either the person calling the leads or it's the lead source themselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she was confused because, you know, I was confused because she was having great cold call role play sessions with me, right? And she was going ham, like overcoming every objection. I was aggressive with it. And so I was like, okay, why is that not translating? And so then we found out the issue was that some of the leads actually have, is missing information like address and, shit like that. But it'll have like the city and state. And so I had to teach her how to overcome that. Like, don't treat it like, you're the one trying to gather the information from them. You're having a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? You know what you do. You're the professional, and information, this is the age of information. Not all information is accurate and not all information is going to have everything all the time. So, you apologize for that. But if they're interested in, if they have a property for sale, then you need to talk to them about whichever property that they want to sell. So it's just about like trying to teach her how to, overcome those things and be able to.
Larry?
I call it controlling the conversation and let her nuts hang. Now I told her you gotta
putting hot sauce in her food.
Oh, hot sauce in the food, dog. Hot sauce in the food, bro. Because she was good. Like we had to it was really like we had to figure it out, bro. We got it figured out. And now that we got that figured out, we can move on to the next thing, which is lead generation. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that we're, talking to enough people and putting in enough offers, you know what I'm saying, getting shit out there. And this week has been a great week because we've been getting shit out there this week. And we got a lot of shit to go. Tomorrow is gonna be a dope day. We got a lot of shit going on, and then my dog about to be back in the city in a minute, you know what I'm saying? So when that happens, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing but up from there, bro. Like we about to be on their ass. We on their ass, nigga, like white on rice.
Hey, real quick, I did want to just to clarify for those that might not be following, the person that you was just referencing, you called her a VA. That's a virtual assistant, right?
Yeah, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, virtual assistant. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in the Philippines, so she lived overseas.
Word. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how did y'all go about I guess connecting with, because I know a couple of business owners and even some people that's tuned in right now that have said, with whatever they have going on, they can use somebody to, what I'm saying, assist them, you know what I'm saying, answering emails, making phone calls, et cetera, et cetera. So how did y'all go about connecting with a VA?
So when we had met and me and Larry had just went into the wholesale aspects, like he said, he was doing it part-time and I was doing it part-time because I started just worrying about the fix and flips. I was already getting my hands wet with the VAs. I got a mentor that, he generates them, he gives them out to people. Well, doesn't give them out for a fee, but he's the source of all that. So I was a little bit familiar with that, and we put that together, and that's how I went about it. I had a mentor.
Okay. So basically, like networking, just finding people that know people that is willing to do that type of work and shit.
And bro, that's what the business is. Like that's what real estate is. It's 100% contingent on what the other person is going to do or does. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like people that we call back to follow up with. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'll be a situation where Ann will get in contact with them, and then when we go to call them back, we don't get in contact with them no more. But then when we put them in the recycle the list, they pick the phone up again. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we're trying to make sure that she gathers everything that first time, she gets in contact with them, because it's a numbers game. We have to keep touching this shit over and over and over again. And she is very vital. She is very vital to the success of the business, bro, because
the backbone.
She's the backbone. She's the backbone, and she knows that, and we're treating her as such, because everybody who comes in under her, she's gonna have to teach them on what to do and how it needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be a major part of us growing, and being able to scale a whole lot more too. And then that's on us too, bro, because just today, Ali, man, he was like, bro, we gotta turn the gas. I was on the way to an appointment going to look at some land. You know what I'm saying? By the way, which I got no show for, but it's a part of the business. You know what I'm saying? That shit just made me want to buy it even more. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, but so I was on the way. He was like, "Bro, we gotta press the gas, bro." I said, "You say what?" Because I was literally just thinking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Bro, you gotta press the gas." I was like, "You know what? You're right. Ain't no use in arguing with that, bro." That's why we took the show to 1 episode a week, just so I could do that. You know what I'm saying? And just so I can focus on that. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing. That's what we going to continue to do, bro. And, you know, it's crazy because what we doing is the setup, you know what I'm saying, for everybody else to goddamn cherry pick, you know what I'm saying? And if you know what cherry picking is, that means getting the best deals for yourself, you know what I'm saying, and the inside people. You know
that's what makes it dope too, because you know, we also buy. So with you doing the London, you know, and with us getting the best deals we could get, we scrape those up because we got our investors already. But you know, with the London, we could keep that in house where we don't need to outsource none of that.
Word. So real quick, Delanda said the best business for the most part is recommended business. I think we would probably all agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Every connection that you make, you know what I'm saying? Like you never know who that connection might connect you to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the story about the boy who traded a red paperclip for ended up buying a house. He just kept trading up. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, because I kind of wanted to get y'all input on, I guess, people that are thinking about getting into, you know what I'm saying, either the fix and flip or the wholesale side, just kind of like some of those things that you need to be mindful of when you're getting started out, and even once you actually up and running, because I think one of the things, particularly within the Black community, that we often are worried about is one, you know what I'm saying, funding. I'm saying a lot of people think like you need a ton of capital already available to you in order to make shit happen. But then two, that relationship building, the customer service aspect, you know what I'm saying, the professionalism, all of that stuff is often a topic of conversation as it relates to doing business with Black entrepreneurs. So with that in mind, I guess, what is something that you guys would I guess say to somebody that's just like in the stages of trying to get started in wholesale, fix and flip, or real estate in general?
Due diligence. You know, do your due diligence. I'm gonna pass that off though to one of my brothers.
I would say being punctual in all aspects. Like when you give your word with something, you tell somebody like, "Look, I'm gonna call you back at this time." Call them back at that time. Like being punctual in any business is the main factor of customer service because you're dealing with people's time. It's always an exchange. So before anything, before you think about funding, before you think about that first step, just be honest with yourself. Like, can I fully commit to what I'm saying I'm gonna do? And lock in on that.
That's real.
Dotti. The biggest thing is making that commitment, man, that it's something that you want to do. Because like I said, I went through 2 years of getting so close to deals, shit falling through, even when I thought, you know, this was gonna be it for me, you know what I'm saying? Shit still didn't happen. Like I said, it's not till this year where shit started to align the way it has. And well, I ain't gonna say that because the whole process was getting me to this point. And that's what I'm saying. You're gonna doing your due diligence, you're gonna see a lot of people who got success in this thing a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? And and that's why I talk a lot about that gap that needs to be bridged between, you know, the people before they were that successful to when they got that successful, and focus on that middle, that work, you know what I'm saying, and their work ethic and what they kept doing, you know, their consistency, the punctuality, you know, the doing the things that other motherfuckers just not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like what separated them, you know, and how did they get to that point? And that's what I like to focus on, and that's where it is in this moment for us. That's why I think it's so important, because we're actually the work ethic right here of what can and should be done when it comes to this thing, like the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no filter here. We ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying, to hide. You know what I'm saying? We don't know everything, you know, but we're working together and we're putting the tools together to make shit happen. And everybody is not going to be at this point, you know what I'm saying, off rip. You got to set realistic expectations. Just like Lou said, you got to be real with yourself. Can I commit to doing this? Because it's not the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? To commit and learn everything. And, you know, it's just, you just got to be, with that being said, bro, if you decide to do it, just stick with it. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody defines success different too.
Yeah.
I know people that define success just a few $100,000, and that's the idea, that's not it, especially in this game. Yeah, it's a lot of niggas that, they had that type of money, they kill themselves. Like 150K, look at their account, 150K, 200K, and they lights out.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. And we actually had another show a while back where we actually had Larry, you probably remember Jazz, the real estate agent.
Yeah.
She was on the show and we were talking, and somebody made a comment and they were like, $100,000 a year, like salary, is good money. That's a lot of money. And they weren't understanding when she was like, that's really not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like in the grand scheme of things. And I think like within the Black community, you know what I'm saying, we've kind of been conditioned to accept the least bit of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Like rather than thinking about $100,000 as being good money, why we not thinking 100 million? You know what I'm saying? A billion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over 2,200 billionaires in the world, and only 13 of them are Black in the entire world.
Yo,
you know
D, that's ill. You ill, because I try to tell not try to tell me and my niggas, we get it. Like I reiterate it all the time. I say we haven't even scratched the surface. We ain't done shit.
Exactly. Motherfuckers get $1 million and then rush to Twitter and tell everybody about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's everybody like, oh, I'm a millionaire. Yeah, I'm out here. Fuck y'all bums. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, but that ain't shit.
Flex, goddamn.
Yeah, like that. I mean, now don't get me wrong. If somebody gave me $1 million today, I'd be happy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things,
right?
You know what I'm saying? When you really looking at, you know what I'm saying, the movers and the shakers of not only the country but the world, the people that's really, you know what I'm saying, exercising power and really being able to do what the fuck they want to do, they not, you know what I'm saying, jumping for joy over, you know what I'm saying, $500,000, $1 million, $10 million. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I think in our community, to your point, D, is we don't understand that money is a currency. You know what I'm saying? So it's a flow.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to money, it's always an exchange, and I think we look at it in terms of a number. So when you get to a certain threshold, it's like we got something, but money is meant to come and go. So it's what you do with that at each threshold, and really create your stream. And I mean, and like you said, we just been conditioned to think as certain in terms of consumers, and just to spend money. We get money to spend it, so we look at it like, what can I buy consumptively with that 100K, that 200K, and the bro point. That's why niggas lose their mind, because they killing themselves off materialism and what look cool, and to show other people, and not really establish a legacy. You know what I mean, and that's where the re-education of us has to come into play. You know what I mean? The platform
relearn.
That's real. I just seen an interesting comment come through from Chloe. Chloe says African Americans. Oh, word.
Yeah.
She says African Americans want wealth, but also fear it. How do y'all feel about that? That's I feel like it's a lot in that.
Because growing up with that being my mom, like she'll tell you, like, for her, it's dope to see her say stuff like that. That's super dope. Growing up, we've been told to like fear things like credit cards. You know what I mean? So that goes hand in hand. So we grew up like that. And as of learning, she done flipped that. Now she's all about it. You know what I mean? And I love to see it. And she's motivation. You know what I mean? But I agree with her.
Yeah, 100%. Because we're taught to fear things we don't understand, right? Like with credit cards and credit in general.
Yeah.
Like we don't understand there's a good and bad way to handle credit, right? Or there's a such thing as good credit and bad credit, right? And that's when you break it down to, consumers versus investors. You know what I'm saying? If you're borrowing against credit to consume, you know what I'm saying, that's going to get you in some bad debt. You know what I'm saying? But if you're using credit to invest and get a return, you know what I'm saying, then that's good debt. You know, you're borrowing because you know that your investment is going to cover it. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna make that time some. And that return is infinite because you didn't invest anything in the first place. So any kind of return you get is a good return. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's being what that means to me is that we want wealth, but a lot of times we lack the education on what all that truly entails and what it truly looks like. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I think about us is that we actually find the ways to define what it looks like for us. You know what I'm saying? We're creatives and we find ways to establish what that shit looks like versus, you know, piggybacking off what somebody else is doing. We have to find ways to leverage ourselves to be able to establish what it looks like for us and the people that we touch in the community. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what makes it dope. And that's very true. We fear what we don't understand, bro. And that's why they keep us in the dark about so much shit.
That's real. I mean, to Auntie point, like wealth is a responsibility. And it's like our community, you know what I mean? We just been bred to shy away from certain responsibilities. And that's the maddening part, you know what I'm saying? Like I could attest to just our first year in business, we got over 700K in funding and loans. And that's not based off credit. That's not based off a diploma. That's just based off of knowing a little something that everybody don't know. Putting it into just practicing it.
Right.
So and I know Larry could attest to that, where that ain't shit. We got 700K and I ain't never even seen a face of anybody that wrote us a check.
Straight up.
That's the craziest part about that shit. We don't see a lot of motherfuckers we talk to and do business with.
Never seen us in his life.
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Word. So that that's it. I think when you just sit back and think about it, because I think when people look at like things like real estate, you know what I'm saying, or the things that, you know what I'm saying, the avenues that you can take to really get this money that's just sitting out here waiting to be got. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of get intimidated by it because they think like it's super complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's super difficult. You know, it takes like this huge amount of commitment or like I said before, the startup money and all of that stuff. So my question for y'all is, because so my hustle, I do photography, videography. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole business plan to grow that, you know, outside of my 9 to 5. I'm basically using my 9 to 5 to fund that until that shit grow to be big enough to operate on its own. But I know that in order to grow that, because I've been doing that about 6 years, and it's taken a lot of investment in myself in terms of like equipment, but even beyond that, just, you know what I'm saying, knowledge, you know what I'm saying, learning shit, you know what I'm saying, finding resources, et cetera, et cetera. So I imagine the same to be true for y'all in y'all industry, you know what I'm saying, in terms of just seeking out knowledge, seeking out mentors and stuff like that. So how do you, within all of y'all respective areas of the overall real estate game, how did y'all go about, I guess, making that initial step in terms of gaining that knowledge and actually being able to get started with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna let my guest speak first.
Well,
Honestly,
I started doing carpentry, I want to say 5-6 years ago. So I wasn't shy to the handy side of it, the whole real estate flipping. A lot of the stuff, like my brothers that they didn't know, I had already knew. So we pretty much filled each other's void, like anywhere from putting floors down, tiling, sheetrock, whatever. I know I've been doing it for the last 5 or 6 years before I even moved out here. Ali, he's definitely good with researching. He sent on a daily basis, send me tons of information that helps me learn the outside aspect as far as like the wholesaling. And then you have Lewis. He pretty much put me on to how to run the numbers with the whole real estate. So we all came together and it worked out.
Word. You know, on top of that too, you know, we all get our hands dirty too, if need be. Every last one of us.
For sure.
Word.
For sure.
We know all they in there, the shit don't get done, man.
Straight up.
We all get our hands dirty for sure. We all know how to swing a hammer.
Word.
Yeah. I mean, and also, I think it was just that want for that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody here could attest to, like, nigga, I was broke, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we keep it real. Like, I was in the crib fucking cashing my coins in. You know what I mean? Real shit. Like, got a seat. You know what I mean? It was shit that was just like, as a man, it's certain shit I know I got to do. You know what I mean? So, and I just know what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. And taking directions is not my shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, I got to figure out how to do this shit. So I got to figure out what I need to learn. So, I mean, first thing I know we all attest to is just, we got to figure out what the fuck we didn't know first. And I'm saying, like, I don't know how to fucking lay a floor, hang a drywall, nothing. Bro got that. You know what I mean? Things just, we fill that gap, like, and we play our role. Like, if I can't do it, I know one of us can. So amongst all four of us, we know it. You know what I mean?
Yo, and YouTube too. I ain't gonna lie, like YouTube.
Word.
Shit, we don't know if it was shit. All three of us don't know.
YouTube is your best friend.
Word.
University.
YouTube University. And niggas, you know, one thing about us, man, we ain't scared to fail. Straight up. Nobody ain't scared to fail.
Because we failed. We failed.
Straight
like,
up.
what are you talking about? Like,
you know, niggas done failed, and, you know, that failing could have cost you your life. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, and that's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to put shit like that into perspective and taking what we actually, the biggest thing will be taking action, bro. Like, we can sit here and learn all the information we want to, bro, but we don't apply it. If we don't go out there and get over the fear of failing, because I feel like it's never really failing until you decide to say, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more. When you quit, you know what I'm saying? And you never ever go back to it, but every day you thinking about what could have been, you know what I'm saying? When shit like that happens, that's when that'll fuck you up more, bro. And I've had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people, I don't think people are understanding. Like, when you make a decision to commit to something, bro, you have to be able to do it whether it's good or whether it's bad. Because you're going to go to YouTube University and see how great it is. And see how much money everybody making. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see how.
Tell you that if you do that certain work on your own without pulling permits, you done did that work for no reason.
You know, and then because you have to eventually get out of the classroom and go in the field. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it comes to people really knowing or not whether they really have what it takes to commit to doing this shit, bro. Like, what are you gonna do when this shit knocks you down? And when you have the wherewithal to go, you know, grab security, which is a job, you know what I'm saying? And knowing you could do this and you could do that. Like, what are you going to do in those moments? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does make sense to go get the job so you could get some bread in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you gotta weigh it out. It's gonna take you a couple of weeks to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well spend the next couple of weeks like figuring out what the fuck went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, man, I think a lot of times it's just really going like just stepping out there. And I remember this summer, bro, when I was driving somewhere and like in my mind, I was like, fuck. Like, I'm really doing this shit. Because I spent the last 2 years prepping myself for this shit. Not only mentally, but by going out there and getting it wrong and fucking it up and talking to people anyway and pretending like I know what I'm talking about. Being able to regurgitate. And I'm an action taker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I never, like, once when I knew the information, it did me no more justice to keep digesting information I felt like I had already. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to practice this shit. And I practice by calling individual people, like having thousands of leads and calling each individual number, nigga, getting the wrong numbers and shit, like going through the tedious part of what it takes to make the shit happen, and talking to people and just connecting with people, all while driving trucks full time. You know what I'm saying? But then when I was driving them trucks, like I only did that for the money, and I was doing all right driving trucks. You know what I'm saying? I could have did that and been cool. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't feeling that shit, bro. I wasn't feeling that shit. I never had a job that I was feeling like that.
And you know, it's crazy, bro, because I still remember, for those who don't know, me and Dotti done been boys damn near 10 years now. That's my brother from another mother. I done been in his crib, he's been in mine, met each other moms, all that. But I remember bro was standing, we was actually standing outside. That's when we came up with the concept for the show. But that was when we was outside drinking beer, of course. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, bro, like, something got to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here and we grinding, but like we further along than we were before, but we still not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not there yet. And I remember, bro, you was like, bro, I've been working on this fucking deal for like the past 2 years, something along them lines. And you just had to, you had to have, like, you had to reignite the flame under your own ass. And I stood there and watched you do that, bro. Like, you literally like was standing there, and I knew that you was going through it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to, you know what I'm saying, be your boy and be there as much as I could and stuff. But I knew like that was just some shit you had to deal with, you know what I'm saying, on your own at the same time. But I've literally watched you like talk yourself into getting your shit together, staying true to it, you know what I'm saying, and grinding that shit out. And I think, like, and we talk about it all the time, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like the social media world, you know what I'm saying, because that's what everybody lives in these days. Everybody see the finished product, you know what I'm saying, and they might even see the beginning, but that middle part is the part that people always miss. That's the part that people never show. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that, in my opinion, is the most important part. You know what I'm saying? And I seen your middle part, bro. And bro, you was struggling. You was struggling like a motherfucker. But goddamn, you pushed through it. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when you told me you finally closed your first deal, bro. And I was geeked for you, bro, because I knew that it was like literally years in the making. But I say all of that to say, and I'm sure that all of y'all can agree to this, shit not gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to just wake up today and be like, you know what? I'm about to take on this new income stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest, you know what I'm saying, $200-$300 in some shit. And you know what I'm saying, by next month, I'm gonna have 20K in the bank. You know what I'm saying? That's not how real business works. Yeah, you might have a couple people on social media where that's their story. They might have got lucky, went viral, whatever.
Yeah,
but
that's a exception.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the exception to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even just to bring it to myself, because I'm not in the real estate world, but within my photography, I've been doing photography for 6 years. And this is my first year where I'm actually like booming with bookings. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I just finally got booked like to do a wedding, like where I'm the head photographer. And I've been doing this shit for 6 years.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they just want that instant gratification. They just want an instant turnaround for their money. And I mean, I don't know if it's a generational thing or if it's like something in the Black community or what, but like we gotta like, and we talked about this on the show too. Like, we gotta have stick to itness. You know what I'm saying?
Stick to itness, bro.
Yeah,
bro. We've been pushing each other, bro. We've been pushing.
It's a marathon.
It's a marathon. I'm gonna hush, man. I'm gonna let you. I want y'all to shine, man. Say something, goddamn it.
So I guess a question I had that I know y'all could attest to is like, when it's time to pull the trigger on that opportunity in the moment, because that's what I feel like a lot of people. That's that middle ground too, is finding like, all right, when that's right in front of me, like, how Larry was saying, I drove up. I'm driving for dollars. I'm looking for opportunity. When you spot it, now I gotta pull the trigger on that opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, you know, being a man, if I see that female I want, I gotta go say something. What's that thing that y'all saying y'all head to get y'all to that point of like, I'm learning, so now I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm seeing, now I'm acting. Like, what is it that push y'all through?
Damn, that's a great question, bro. For me, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. For me, when living somebody else's success didn't do it for me no more. Like while I was learning, it felt great that if I could make this shit happen, that would feel great to be able to get $10,000 per closed deal, 5 to 10 grand a deal. You know, you do it a couple of deals in, you getting 6 figure, you might close a 6-figure deal. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt good watching that shit and being and wanting to live that shit, bro. But at a certain point for me, and that was fairly early, because my journey was, this is how I even got into the game, period, bro. Like I was driving trucks, you know what I'm saying? And all I did was listen to the radio or podcast or whatever, bro. So I heard on the radio, you know, hey, it's Dan Miro from what you call him? I went to Dan Miro's course, nigga. And when I got to that motherfucker, goddamn, they had me, you know, I was engaged. They was teaching me some shit that made sense, because I did a lot of stuff before, like multi-level marketing shit. You know, I tried shit, but that shit just didn't really make sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I sat down in this course and when it was dealing with real estate, I went in skeptical. But then when he started to explain it, I was like, oh shit, excuse me. Ooh, of course. I was like, man, I think I can get that. I can grasp that concept. You know what I'm saying? And that made me, and this the marketing piece right here. They give you the free, you know, class or whatever, and then the marketing strategy is to, you know, reel you in. Oh, you like that, huh? Well, we got this 3-day boot camp you can go to, you know, for the low price of $200. I was like, shit, 200. 200. I was like, oh shit. All right. And at that point, I had just got through paying rent, and you know what I'm saying? My girl at the time, mother of my child, Leisha, you know what I'm saying? She was like she saw something in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't see in a minute. So she was like, you know what? I got 100 to go to it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. We'll make it happen then. And we went to the class, bro, the weekend boot camp. They came back and had the weekend boot camp, bro. At that weekend boot camp, that shit did something to me. I don't know, bro. Like it just, my mind just clicked. And from that moment, from that weekend, and see, this the marketing strategy, right? Now they got you so reeled in and invested to the point that they make you feel like you need to be able to do this right now, and they sell you the dream in there. You know what I'm saying? They sell you the dream for, you know, if you need hand-to-hand guidance, if you want to learn how to be a wholesaler, a real estate investor, we can hold your hand and make sure that you get everything you need for the low price of $23,000. Like, good.
For the low price.
I like that. Who fucking I call for this guy?
Nobody, because you black.
Nobody. Nah, but that was enough for me, bro. Like going through that weekend and showing that it was a marketing strategy, bro. But the information that I learned in that weekend, bro, I hadn't been so engaged like that in a long fucking time, bro. They taught me.
What that mean?
What's that, bro?
I don't know what everybody else got out that story, but you owe Alicia a bag.
Hey, she got it, bro. That's the mother of my child, bro. Like whatever I got, she got it, bro. Like she ain't got to worry about it. And that's the beautiful thing too. We all black fathers, bro.
Straight up.
All black fathers out here making sure we getting it. I didn't do that to you, D.
Yeah,
minus D. Nah, y'all.
I'm good.
Yeah, nah, but she, I mean, she got it, bro. Cause she like how D said, he saw that middle piece. She really saw like all of that shit, bro. And she was a part of that and a testimony to that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been the type of person to forget the people that's been, you know what I'm saying, there and in the mud with me, bro. I've never been like that. She got with it. I mean, I'm like, she working on her own shit now. And, you know, by the beginning of the year, you know, by Christmas, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be able to boost all this shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we taking it to another level. And you know, that's my thing, bro. Like right now, I'm in a moment where I had to. It's a lot of things I still need to work on as far as me goes. You know what I'm saying? I can't forget myself in the midst of everything that's going on because things are moving fast. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure that I take the time to understand, you know, why things are going this way and what I need to do to make sure that I can maintain and be prepared for any other, you know, bad moments that come or obstacles that come the way. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress enough how important it is to get your mindset together, bro. Before you want to do anything, you have to prepare your mind and you have to fixate your mind on what it is that you want to do. And you have to be obsessed with it. I got obsessed with it. When me and Ali met, bro, and we was talking about the wholesaling business and all the big names in the wholesaling business, bro, we done talked. We was matching people, you know what I'm saying? And we knew. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to watch these dudes all day long, driving trucks, listening to them, trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Writing my own scripts out. You know what I'm saying? Calling people. You know what I'm saying? And going through the list, not knowing if the number work or not. You know what I'm saying? Doing the hard shit after I done drove 11 hours in the day. You know what I'm saying? And find the time to pull over just so I can make this phone call because I told this person I was going to call them back. You know what I'm saying? And doing that shit with no results, with no winning. You know what I'm saying? Just putting in shit, like putting in time. Like, what is this going to? But the thing is, I had to believe, bro. And I knew I believed when that shit knocked me down and I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. You know what I'm saying? With a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I said, fuck it, I'm going to keep pushing. That's when I knew. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm here. I have arrived, and I'm gonna treat this motherfucker like it, and I'm gonna goddamn manifest anything and everything that I want for me and my family and those around me, bro. Anybody who try to stop that shit, y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass, nigga. Hold my dick while y'all motherfucking Twitter fingering and out here motherfucking goddamn typing on motherfucking social media and shit, man. Fuck that shit, man. I'm out this motherfucker. Fuck y'all.
Word, that's real. That's real. No, I think
34 deals on the table. You better start building that chimney, man.
Hey, yeah, we need it, bro. We need it, bro. We need it.
It's gonna be good,
bro. Man, y'all. We gonna need y'all to take some of that, man. We got the good shit coming. And the crazy thing about it too, because they know too, like dealing with the politics of real estate too. Because you remember when I was in Atlanta, right? I went down there looking for properties and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I met this agent and shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Let him know, yo, we want this shit. You know, he telling me, dude, the slumlord trying to get rid of it. I mean, long story short, niggas be flaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that be
one.
You say what?
He was a hater for one.
For one. And for two, once when they see you, like imagine what people think when they see me pull up on appointments. You know what I'm saying? But I've talked to them so professionally over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I took care of them, answered every question, you know, overcame every objection. You know what I'm saying? I've done all that over the phone. And then when they see me, they like, whoa.
They got a big black nigga with dreads.
But I come there to handle business.
Straight up.
I come there professional. I come with my business cards ready. You know what I'm saying? I come with a conversation to let you know what I've done, what I'm doing. I come prepared, bro. Money.
That's real.
Right. That's real. That's real. Nah. To answer the question for me, I guess what just made me realize, all right, I gotta make this shit happen is when I got that this is actually my journey been a few years in the making, but I think once I got that motherfucking eviction notice on my door, you know what I'm saying? Like real life, like people don't like talking about shit like that. Everybody want to talk about
them shits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People like showing on social media, oh yeah, I just bought a house. shit, I remember I almost got put out of an apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. And I was like, well, shit. Growing up, I always said I wanted to buy my mom's a crib.
Straight up.
But how I'm gonna buy my mom's a crib, I can't even keep myself in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, well, shit. Some gotta give, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some gotta give. So, you know what I'm saying? Once I remember, like once, because I actually when I pulled up, I pulled up to my crib. When I was parking, I seen the sheriff like walking from my apartment building. So he had just put a joint up. You know what I'm saying? And like when I got out, was walking towards my building or whatever, like he was kind of looking at me like he knew who I was or some shit. Like it was weird as hell. And I'm just like, well, he think I'm like selling weed or some shit. Like, why the fuck are you looking at me like that? You know what I'm saying? And then I go and I walk downstairs and shit, and I see that joint on my door, and it was like a bright ass orange damn envelope. Like, I was like, damn, like what the fuck? And like from that point on, bro, like I looked at, all right, what are all the promises that I made to my moms? What are the promises and the guarantees I made to myself, my family? You know what I'm saying? All of that. And I just kind of channeled that to every day that I wake up, I have to strive and bust my ass to be one step further towards my goal of what I deem as my success than I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it all the time. Because everybody think like you got to make immediate progress, you know what I'm saying? Like every single day, like you need, you know what I'm saying? Like every year you need to double your salary. Nah, if you just wake up every single day and try to strive 1 foot forward further than you were yesterday, that's every single day of a month, that's 30 steps forward. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 months, that's 60 steps. 3 months, that's 90 steps. 90 steps is a lot of fucking steps. You know what I'm saying? So if you just wake up every single day and bust your ass and say, I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up late. All right, so today, you know what I'm saying? I'm up on time. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm not only going to be up on time, but I'm going to be up early. And then the following day, I'm going to be up early. And then I'm going to make it to where I got to be early. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of just groom yourself to every single day think about progress. Think about how can I be better than I was before, and not get stuck on when you fuck up, because you're gonna have fuck ups. You're gonna have, you know what I'm saying, losses. You're gonna have things that you invested in that fall through. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have the moments. But for me, it's just like, man, I told my mom's gonna buy her a crib. And my mom, from a young age, she always told me not to lie to her. So, shit, I done told her, you know what I'm saying? So, I ain't about to get my ass whooped. So, I got to buy my mom Deuce a crib. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is for me. That's the best way I can put it, man.
Yeah, Ali, I'm interested to hear you answer the question, bro.
Shit, I got so caught up in just y'all answers, I forgot what the question was.
Like, when was that moment? When was that moment when you knew, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go hard? Am I right, Lou? When I gotta give it my all.
Oh shit, just having my kids, you know what I mean? Having to sleep in my car, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Just realizing that, you know, ain't nobody gonna have you like you gonna have you. You know, everybody got their own situation. You can't be judgmental about everybody. You just got, you know, put your big boy drawers on and just, you know, just do what it do. Can't make no excuses. Or, you know, it's, you know, not to sound sexist or anything, but, you know, I was told, you know, just from the men in my family was just, you know, men can't make it a lot of, as many mistakes. Black men can't make a lot of mistakes as, you know, a lot of everybody else in this country, you know, just to make it sound as safe as possible, you know. But, you know, and I believe that, you know. You know, I just try to, you know, just handle my business, you know. That's it.
Word, that's real. Just to get into a couple of these comments here real quick, Don made a good point, said, moment of sacrifice for a lifetime of paradise. That's real shit. That's real shit. Then Delana chimed in, she said, social media makes people think they can microwave their success. You have to let that thing marinate and do so much more before you enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's real shit.
That's big facts.
Yeah, that's real shit. Like nobody on here is, you know what I'm saying, nobody on this show is sitting here telling y'all, Yeah, man. Shit, I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up $200 now. I'm rich. Like, ain't nobody right here telling you that shit, bro.
I don't
Like,
even know the last time like we've been on vacation.
word. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part in the middle. It's the part in the middle, bro. That is the important part. That grind. You know what I'm saying? That hustle. That stick to itness. That part where you struggle. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's struggle going to look the same, and I'm not saying that if you struggling, like sometimes shit, if you struggling for too long, you might need to switch what the fuck you doing. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you been homeless for two years, bro, you might want to switch up what the fuck you doing, bro.
Strategies, real quick.
I know a lot of niggas overseas playing ball, making McDonald's money at like 40 years old. It's like you gotta stop it,
bro. It might be time to switch that shit up, bro.
So you know what I'm saying? NBA nigga.
Like, come on, dog.
You gotta try out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you know, I think you should at least, you know what I'm saying, whenever you embark on a new endeavor, I think you should set goals for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like quarterly goals, semi-annual goals, and annual goals. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of do a check-in with yourself, maybe even have like a mentor or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of gauge where you should be at a certain point. And you gotta have somebody that's honest with you, no matter what industry you in. You gotta have somebody that's honest with you, that kind of has that wisdom and that experience in whatever avenue that you're in, and really be able to kind of tell you, you know, where your progress is. You know what I'm saying? Month to date, year to date. You know what I'm saying? Start date to now. Like, you need somebody there to kind of let you know if you on the right path or not. And like I said, just set small goals. Like, just set daily goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, you know what I'm saying, and really gauge your progress. Because if after a year, if you don't see like no progress at all, and I ain't saying like you instantly got a whole bunch of money, I'm saying progress. If you ain't seeing no progress at all after a year of devoting your time to something, I mean, in my opinion, you might want to consider something else. That's just my
holler at us, because we like that persistence. Because if
word.
you no results and it's been a year, come holler at us.
Word.
Your persistence.
Yeah, that you can't take that. And I'm a rebut a little bit, D. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you gave people a lot of leeway, because I mean, you talking about somebody else holding you accountable for what you want to do. Like, if you really doing what you want to do, you know you ain't gonna have no shit like that. Like, you know, a lot of people are not really gonna like consistently hold you accountable for your shit unless you have something of value to bring to the table. So you have to be able to prep yourself to even hold yourself accountable for that shit, because nobody else should be holding you accountable. Now you can definitely, you know, come to the go to the war room and figure out what needs to be tweaked. But you know, as far as like doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, that shit, you got to be able to hold yourself accountable in that manner. And and that's my thing. Once when you go through the daily process of doing it for you and your why, like why you doing it, you know what I'm saying? Then once when you start to live into that, everything else is going to start to manifest itself, bro. Because
bro, you've been watching ET videos, ain't you?
And ET my dog. I'm on Reverend Ike now, though, bro. I'm on Reverend Ike right now, bro.
Word.
Now I fuck with ET, bro. Yeah,
ET said you owe you an explanation.
You owe you an explanation. You want to be mad when everybody else fuck up for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Well, you don't say shit when you fuck up. You know. I'm paraphrasing, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real. No, so I do want to clarify. I'm not saying, I'm saying you need somebody that's like holding your hand, making sure you getting up on time and doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. I ain't saying that. I'm saying like more so like a mentor to kind of, you know what I'm saying, check in with you. But I also want people to realize, like, one, you have to be very careful of who you select as your mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just pick anybody in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Because one, everybody in the industry don't give a fuck about you, and not for any industry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't going to be able to, coach you and guide you in a way that fits you specifically. You know what I'm saying? So I know some people, they just they'll blindly reach out to anybody on LinkedIn, you know what I'm saying, and be a mentor. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just and I encourage everybody to do research on how to find a good mentor, you know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself and figure out how to find one. But you gotta just be mindful of who you have surrounding you, not only in your circle, but the people that you have guiding you and giving you advice. Cause shit, that motherfucker might not even know what the fuck they doing for real. You know what I'm saying? You might think they got it all together. You know what I'm saying? In 2 years, they done lost it all. You know what I'm saying? They've been telling you how to lose it all too for the past 2 years. Now you looking dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with all that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's crazy because sometimes you gotta use certain measuring sticks. You know what I mean? Like you may not have a mentor, but everybody got naysayers. Everybody got somebody that they go to at first and they don't believe. And once you start to change some perspectives, and you're doing something right. So you gotta gauge it outside of something that you don't have. You gotta look at what you do have. You know what I mean? We started this and we had a lot of we had them times when we had to reach out for things. You know what I mean? Like to D point earlier, nobody accomplishes anything by themselves. And you got people that's not gonna necessarily believe in you off the rip. So when you do reach out, you hear that, no, you can't take that person. You gotta understand, like, nigga, you not ready. You know what I mean? So get ready, come back, and if they fuck with you, that means you don't do something right. You know what I mean? So we done did that over and over again.
Yeah, we didn't have investors like that. Hey, man, we have meetings. They didn't put our names on the screen, all that shit. Hey, look. I feel y'all gotta step your game up and come back, and we did. And then they reinvest.
That's a big fact, bro. That's like the biggest shit because you got to be ready for the no. You have to expect the no, because even when you feel like you ready to handle some shit, life will show you really not. You know what I'm saying? And what are you gonna do when you get that no? Because at that point, a lot of people will just give up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, he said no, that mean it ain't good. I mean, I should give up. That's when you're supposed to dig in a little deeper, because I like to come back until I get a yes. And goddamn, Ali will tell you, I've been working this one lead for about a year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Down here in Charlotte. Got that portfolio. He got a portfolio and shit. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to this man for the last year trying to get a hold of this shit. Man, my man Ali come in the picture talking about, yo, is that a water line? I like, yeah, it looked like a water line to me. And he was like, yo, apartment can go right there. I was like, I would have never thought that shit. And when he said,
we're gonna flip it to apartment. People who ever want to buy apartment complex.
So anybody know any apartment complex developers out there? We got a deal coming down the pipeline that I'm sure you'll be interested in. So, we'll give you more details as they come. But just shit like that, like having the like the openness to even listen, to be like, yo, that's how we're problem solvers, bro. And see, we came to a solution today. Now, motherfucker, we not talking to enough people with problems.
We're problems with them that they didn't know exist.
Right. But in a good enough scenario to be like, I can deal with that. I can take that bad. You know what I'm saying? I can take that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. And the thing is to find the people who need help now in their situations, you know what I'm saying? And not take advantage, but educate them on their options. That's what we're here to do, because we're never here to sell anybody. I don't sell anybody, bro. I'm here to let you know what your options are. And if we are the good option, that's who you go with. If not, then you do what's best for you. And we can advise you on that, because this is how I think about it in real estate. Like, there's two main ways I think, you know what I'm saying? And that's, selling it for retail, market value with the agent, and that's the investor route. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're selling it, you got to think about the way you're buying first. Like, what's your strategy? What do you want to do? Because just like how we talked about, borrowing credit for consumer reasons, a lot of people buy properties for consumer reasons, because they want a nice house. You know what I'm saying? And they turn that, then sometimes that property can turn into a liability versus it being an asset, you know? And when you think about your strategy and how you want to approach the real estate, you really gotta be like, what do I want from this property? You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to flow with that strategy. You gotta stick to it. You gotta have that stick to itness, bro.
How
And
do I
you
want
can,
to get out of this property? Like, what do I want from it? That's real shit.
Thanks. So how we found how we compromise and just making that a little bit better on our situation is just we deal with motivated sellers. So now we're gonna switch that over to dealing with more people that have like just more problems like pre-foreclosure, things of that nature.
Word. Delanda got a plug for y'all right here. She said her brother Sawand Belcher on Facebook is always looking to buy properties, and she capitalized always. So
hold on, don't take that down yet. Hold on, let me see.
bro, hold it right
I
there.
already did. I started.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll be reaching out to him. Thank you.
So question. And Larry, I think I heard you talk about it a couple times, but I'm not sure if we said it on the show. But when people do refer business to y'all, is there any type of benefit for them?
Oh yeah, it's a fee. We always break them down.
We definitely give fees.
For sure.
And that's on the seller and buyer side. Like if you know people buying investment properties, and if we do business and close a deal with them, we'll definitely break you off a finder's fee. Yeah. Versus and on the other side, if you know somebody who's interested in selling their house and we, go through and we, buy it, goddamn, give you a finder's fee for that. Tap in. My mama been killing the game for real. She's been giving us my mom probably gave me about 3 different properties this week, and I'm going on an appointment for 2 of them tomorrow, Thursday, and I'm gonna do. And I got like 3 more I'm trying to make for Thursday, but like we aggressive with it right now, bro. I told you we got that VA. We done fed her that hot sauce, no water. You know what I'm saying? She on her. You know what I'm saying? And we up there with the follow up because we played a good investor, bad investor. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mr. Seller, we can't give you $500,000. You know what I'm saying? But it's a strategy, bro. Because sometimes people set unrealistic goals. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I like to look at it. We're talking about investment properties and we're talking about adding value to a property. We're mainly looking for like fixer-uppers, right? And a lot of people will have a fixer-upper and feel like they should get that retail value for the fixer-upper and then expect me to come in and fix it up again. Like, where does that doesn't leave no spread nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is we set realistic expectations and we give fair offers, and all of our offers are backed off of the research and data. Like my man Lou said, Ali is a beast with that fucking info shit, bro. He will break it down and show you where everything is at, bro, and we will run the numbers on that shit. And it is important for us to get into these properties because you're not going to go to the Lamborghini dealer and he said, hey, you're going to buy this Lamborghini for $3 million and you can't even test drive it, you can't look in it, nothing. It's going to be outside the front door waiting for you. You go ahead, pay me now. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck gonna buy some shit they don't look at? You know what I'm saying? Or at least see. I mean, unless you like a hedge fund out here just buying shit up. And if you're a hedge fund, we have deals for you too.
Right. Me on the phone.
It's right now. These niggas, these big companies going crazy. You got like these odd buyers. These niggas just coming in buying whatever. Lifestone, then the valuation that went crazy from that strategy. But to Larry's point, it's all about what's your strategy in this shit. You got to know what you want from this shit. I mean, you want to wholesale and get, 10,000 just right now. Sometimes 50,000, 100,000. You want to flip, take a risk, and you evaluate your home. You hitting that target now, where it's at now, 6 months from now, with everything going right, and calculating that. Do you want to purchase a property and then just collect rent money from it? Long term, you get your investment back a year, 2 years, 30. However you plan to chop it up. But it's all about knowing your exit, knowing about what you want to do, what you want to see from that property, and then you can get in further down the line, taxes and all of that. But it's an asset, it's a money making machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not your regular vehicle that you're driving every day. This is when you go to the track and you put that helmet on and you running and you racing. That's what the asset is, as opposed to you just getting in your car, you going to the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, you're not thinking about what you're doing. This is an actual machine that is geared for you to take and to try to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gotta look at these properties. It's not that it's a great amount of money, a great amount of risk. It's like, do you want to win? You want the money or not? Because everybody else getting the money. Yeah, I mean, like, we not getting the money. We in the race, but we part of the pit crew. Like, you want to change tires or you want to fucking wave a flag at the end of the day? Yeah, I mean, so message to everybody that's listening: get in there, start researching this shit, start building some wealth, man. Like, you need real estate.
And if you don't know, you can holler at us.
Word. So we got a question right here. Can you also speak on the average person invested in your properties and how that works?
I'm gonna hand that to my brother.
I mean, so with that, the average person is always welcome to invest with us. It depends on what your goal is, what return you're looking for, how fast you need that return back, because real estate is illiquid. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when your money is tied up, your money is tied up. So if you can't afford to lose that money, then I'm sorry, but just disclaimer, like, that's not what it's for. You know what I mean? So if it's money you can't invest, then don't invest it. But an average person could get involved is just contact one of us. What we do is we wholesale. So that's what Larry and Ali have. That's how the system where they actively look for properties that are below retail market and they flip it to investors, right? So that's a quicker return. But what they have is a system in place and the money generates through that. On the flip side of it, what we do is we calculate our numbers on how much we need, right, to actively take this product, enhance it, sell it on the end. So we look for investment up front. We streamline it through a process where we buy the house, fix the house up, sell the house, and that's when the return is set on the back end, right? So with each individual property, when we sell, that's when you get your return. So it's not something that's like a stock or ETF that when you put your money in, you'll be able to pull it out if you need it. You know what I mean? And then we just different investment numbers. Like, I know Larry could attest to a certain return.
I was waiting for that.
Hey, this was the perfect segue. Chill.
Larry gives out 100% return.
Chill, bro.
I got a 3-2 fast break, bro. You're so the win.
He the illest. Larry the illest in the game. 100% return on investment, man. He the only one out there. Larry out here selling money. That was a great question, man.
That was a great question.
He said Larry out here selling money. Yo, hey, nah, cause I be thinking of like, and when I say creative, bro, I mean like I'm trying to do shit my own way. Now I'm getting educated as I go along. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying shit in an unorthodox manner, and that's how you create trends, though. You create trends by doing unorthodox shit.
But it's you create from what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, all right, off the rip, we knew going rate, if you invest with us, like a 10%, 15%, 20% return on investment is a standard in the investment terms. You know what I mean? We all come from different backgrounds where if I give you some money, then you won't double this shit, triple this shit. I get my money back in 4 months. You know what I mean? I'm good. Yeah, right? Like, so in the beginning with us, like, we don't gave up too much money for something that was simple, we ain't need to give up on. You know what I mean? But it's kind of at that point right now that when you know the game and you have your due diligence, like bro spoke to earlier, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? So a valuable return on investment now, probably like a 15% return on investment, and that's love.
Facts. We also offer, within certain deals, we offer equity.
Want to speak to that? You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody know where equity.
Should I let you tap in with that, bro?
And so, all right, let's take an example. So we had this deal right up in Ohio. right? And so in that deal, it was a creative financing deal. The situation was that, you know, the lady, she lived in another state, you know, and she wanted to get from under her mortgage because she had tenants. She was renting it out, but the tenants stopped paying due to COVID and stuff. So she had to go through the eviction process with them. And she didn't really want to go through the process of hiring tenants and stuff again. So on the seller side of that, we set up a subject to contract where we're buying the property subject to the existing mortgage of it, where we're responsible for the mortgage payments on that property, you know. And what we do is, well, not what we, so in a situation of we took that deal on, you know what I'm saying, with the flip business or with the portfolio, with the renters portfolio. If we took that deal on, equity would be like, okay, you know, we'll split the rent or put a certain percentage, you know what I'm saying, into the upfront cost, you know, and then we'll split the rent, the cash flow that comes from the rent. You know what I'm saying? So the cash flow situation was, it's a $334 a month mortgage, right? But she was renting, it's a duplex. She was renting the bottom for $650 and then renting the top for what she said, $800. So she was getting around.
It was like $100 off. So it was like $7.
It was like 14 altogether though, right?
Yeah.
It was about 14. It was about 1,400 altogether. She was renting it for with a $324 mortgage. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be what, about $1,100 roughly a month you getting in cash flow. You know, on a $34,000 mortgage. You know, so equity in that would be, okay, we go in 50-50 on the purchase price, which is $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Because it's $5,000. Oh, excuse me, goddamn. Course. Nah, but it's $5,000. The purchase price is $5,000 because the subject. So all right, let me start over. She wants to get from under the mortgage and want to walk away with $1,500, right? So this is how we set it up. We set it up to, we got a contract with her, you know, all the details of her property, and that we're going to give her $1,500 at the closing, right? And then what we do is we then market that contract to an end buyer who invests in subject to properties. And what makes subject to so beautiful is that because a lot of time it's a huge responsibility and a huge trust factor. So, you know what I'm saying, you got to really, you know, study on what to do and make sure that you know that you're responsible for those payments, because there are repercussion for missing, you know, mortgage payments that you're taking over. You know what I'm saying? You can not only mess yourself up, but you can mess other people up in the range too. So it's a huge responsibility and trust factor that's embedded in that. So what it is that, you know, we're getting added to that, we're paying, that we're going to be taking over those payments. You know, so as we're taking over those payments, that's $334 a month that we're now responsible for this property. So what we would do is we would, you know, make sure that it's rent ready. And then, you know, we would get it rented out with tenants and, you know, start collecting that rent. So as you're collecting that rent, you're paying the mortgage with the money you're collecting from the rent, and everything else is cash flow that goes back into the business though. You know what I'm saying? And making sure everything, you know, or in other investments and what you want to do. So on the buyer's end, there are buyers who like those type of deals because they can come out of pocket a whole lot less. I say $5,000 because we don't have to worry about the $34,000 mortgage because we're still paying on it every month. You know what I'm saying? So we can give her, you know, what she needs to walk away with. As the wholesaler, I can give her what she needs to walk away with it, and then I'll come out of pocket. I mean, then I get what, $3,500 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying, for that deal. And that's just how those subject twos work. It's a lot of smaller margins depending on what the returns are. But as far as like investing in those, you know, we got mentors that's helping us and guiding us along the way through this whole thing too. Just like I said, we don't know everything, but we're not, you know, gonna let anything stop us. You know what I'm saying? And we're learning as we go, bro. And we're learning a lot of things that they don't want y'all to know. You know, and we're going to definitely work on to capitalize on those things as well. A lot of different strategies, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So what y'all think? So what is the goal for, let's say, the next 5 years? What do we see in the next 5 years?
150.
Was that an M after that?
Of course.
Yeah, that's 150 M's.
Million.
Easily. I think
Easily, word.
I think my vision. Yo, my bad. Yeah, the camera cut out. I think my vision is just that next level of investing. You know what I'm saying? Like going from single families, duplexes, like to the point where acquiring in apartments. You know what I mean? And that's us, those our deals. I also want to put a fund together. You know what I mean? Like a legitimate securities fund. Just and really be able to spread our wings across this country. You know what I mean? Like to where we not just subjugated to where we at and our dollar amount. It's like we could really take this shit, invest in Europe if we want to. You know what I mean, wherever the market's at, China, like I mean, take this shit globally. And yeah, just 5 years, I think is enough time for us to catch up a good amount of ground with the team that we got.
Ali, what you say? I mean, I know we all have the similar goal, but you know, as far as us in the wholesaling business, we never really talked about this because we're doing a lot of, you know, we're in the groove of it. But what you say? Let's see. Let's talk about it live. What you think? Next 5 years wholesaling business.
Well, 5 years I want to be able to sell off the wholesaling business, and I want to do a lot of lending. And you know, like I tell a lot of people that I deal with, you know, in the next 6 to 9 months, I plan on I want to get to the commercial side. So just short term, commercial, long term, just getting on the lending side. So I'll be able to lend, and I'll be able to, you know, just have my own methods of lending because I realize, you know, it's a lot of different people out here that they don't got the credit, they don't got the experience, you know, but you put a little bit of knowledge in there and you help them out along the way, they gonna bring you some shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of people feel like they're hindered from their bad credentials, like credit and not having money and shit like that. They feel like they're hindered, but it's like that was a fucking nugget because you add some knowledge to that shit, you can maneuver your way to get all that shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
How much people that we done came to when they done turned us down, like we done, you know, not to just humbly saying this, like turning down me is not something you want to do. Turning down my brother is not something you want to do. Like you just like, it's like, you know, just drafting somebody before you draft Kobe or Mike, you know, and that's how we look at it straight up.
For real. And on, what I say is on the selling the wholesale business, I dig that. What I'm trying to do, I think next 5 years, I want to be selling turnkey wholesale businesses.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like we get the whole VAs, we set the business up, we get that shit accruing money, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, once in that shit making, you know, let's say if I say 500, like maybe it's different levels to the turnkey wholesale business. What you want to invest in? You want to make an extra 500,000 a year? You want to make an extra $1 million a year? You want to keep scaling? Like, where do you want your turnkey wholesale business to be? I think that's a good idea.
Word. So my question to y'all, because I think y'all kind of touched on a lot of things that that a lot of people are kind of wondering out there, but just to put it plainly, you got somebody don't got the best credit, don't got a ton of money, you know what I'm saying, but they willing to work their ass off. They tired of living paycheck to paycheck. They tired of going and punching somebody's clock, and they try and get some bread. If they wanted to get into either wholesale or, you know what I'm saying, fix and flips, what would be your advice to them?
I got people that like they literally write that right now. My best advice is find a motherfucker with good credit. You know what I mean? If that's the case right now, because that's the time we live in. You if you don't got the paper, you gotta have the credit. You know, for a time like right now, I'd be lying to you if I told you could do all this other shit. It's just not the truth. You know, it's just not the truth. You know, as far as wholesaling, you know, you won't need that. But as far as just fix and flips and you want to make the bigger amounts, you know, you find a nigga with credit. You can find.
To that, I could say, I mean, just it's really about having knowledge. Like just a little insight to our flip. Like we ain't have no credit. We ain't have no degree. Like I mentioned before. Like we literally just did the research and reached out. So me and bro was driving for dollars, putting up the groundwork in. We came across a property. We negotiated with the homeowner. You know what I mean? At first, she told us no to the contract. We agreed on a price like 170,000. Right? She told us no. We were just persistent. Every week we would call her like, "Yo, did that deal close? Somebody else got it." Whatever the case was. Every week checking in. A month later, she came back and was like, "Yo, the deal didn't go through. Do you still want the property? Your best friend now." It came through. We offered 180. Right? From the numbers beforehand, we seen that we could sell it for 310. Right? So from there, we knew we had some leeway within the rehab. We had a couple contractors come out, bid on the price, and that's one thing. Like whenever you hiring, get a widespread talent pool to choose from. Don't go with who offers you the first. Like really do your due diligence with that. But back to it. So we had the product. We knew we had a deal. We didn't have a wholesaler. So we went to a lender who we did our research. He didn't need a credit. He just needed.
First, we was gonna wholesale it.
First we was definitely gonna wholesale it. And to the numbers,
right?
The numbers that we was getting was like 5,000. So we was like, all right, we could take 5,000 right now, which is a good payday. But if our numbers serve us correct, we can make 50,000. So it's like, all right, let's try to take it the full distance. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, we didn't have nothing to lose because we knew we could fall back on something because we knew what we had from doing the research from the beginning. So definitely build that confidence along the way in that you're gonna bet on yourself. So with that, we went to a lender and the lender was like, look, I like the deal. It works. If this, that, and the third, and you don't have the credit, but you need the experience. So reach out. I didn't need to borrow somebody credit, but I just asked somebody like, look, can I tag on to some flips you've done before? Sure, no problem. Right? Just from reaching out. You never know, like you gotta just ask that question. So,
never even met them.
You know what I mean? We hadn't done the flip. It was just like, look, I just need some credibility. Right? Got the credibility, the lender worked with us. And the reason we got the credibility is because the person that allowed us to use their name was technically a mentor, right? We spoke to them, we ran ideas through them, and they knew we knew what we was talking about. Look, y'all ready. Gave us the address. The lender gave us 220,000. Never met him, right? Everything off email, a conversation. In order to close the deal, we needed 26,000 in cash. So we don't cross one hurdle. And it was like, all right, we too far to go back now. So what we do, we just reached out to everybody. We put a proposal together. We put a professional presentation together also. Like you want to create that to people that you know what you're doing, right? So make it as professional as possible. That's what I was saying earlier with being punctual. If you're telling somebody you want to call them at 5, call them at 5, right? Because that's their time. So we did that. We heard a lot of no's. And just being diligent from a deal we was working on. Some people came on board. Was like, yo, I got 25,000 for you. From reaching
fourth quarter.
And they black too. So that pool of who we think we got to go to for money, we started out with friends and family. We asked everybody, friends and family, I got anything to put towards it, right? That's literally what GoFundMe is. Like you reaching out to people. You know what I mean, you got to create that. Yeah. And we made 25,000 happen a day before we had to close on the property. So it's like, well, if it's a week and it's like, damn, like I ain't got nobody, keep making them phone calls, right? The deadline is the deadline. Just keep going.
Yeah.
And amongst that whole process was dope about that specific deal is that we had ended up, dealing with just faulty contractors, and a 3-month project ended up turning out to be damn near a year, but like he said, we actually wanted to sell it around 310. That property is now easily selling for 375. So we went in at 180, and that's one deal.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on the wholesale side though, because you don't need credit, you don't need money, you just really need the goddamn the to get at it. You know what I'm saying? The action taken and the steps it take to make the deals happen and stuff like that. You a lot of times, just like they said, the main thing is having the knowledge, bro. Because if you have the knowledge and educate yourself, you want to do that before you get into anything. If you're educating yourself, people will notice that. People will see, okay, he really know what he's talking about. He took the time to make this presentation. He like he explained everything, articulated everything he needed to say perfectly. I understand it. I get it. The numbers make sense. Well, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's about having that, you know what I'm saying, get after it and being able to accept no's, bro. And that's the thing. I've encountered a lot of people who said what you said, D. You know what I'm saying? That they tired of working the you know, paycheck to paycheck, having going to the job, whatever the case may be. They're looking for, you know, what next it is to do. But those same people, when it comes to a lot of times when it comes to really putting in the work and being able to do something different on a consistent basis, that's where it gets that's where it falls at. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done that. I've even with this wholesaling shit, you know what I'm saying? Before, you know, it's been times where I fell off for a couple of months at a time. You know what I'm saying? But the difference was at one point in time, it came to the like, nigga, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You keep saying you don't want to do paycheck to paycheck. You keep saying, you know what I'm saying, you want to be able to live on your own terms, but yet you haven't done nothing with real estate in the last 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? Because some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's about really making sure that you want to do it. Like, people say they want to do a lot of shit, but when it comes to really buckling down and getting shit done, that's what's going to separate people, bro. And my thing is now not to say that I'm not sympathetic to it, because I am, but I don't want to waste my time and energy on somebody who's not sure about what they want to do in the first place, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody did that for me. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that I won't be helpful. Yeah, I will. But you got to bring something to the table, especially now, because I don't work so hard to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still working every day to get better and to make sure this deal flow is starting to come through consistently. You know what I'm saying? And growing the business and scaling the business. So where do I have time to really deal with somebody who's not sure about themselves? Because I had to go through that myself.
Yeah, I charge people now. So you want me to build you a whole wholesale system, give you a little bit of knowledge? I need minimum $5,000.
It's that that's about them sacrifices. Like, what you gonna do? To Larry's point, like, you say it, but like real shit. We closed on a property. We have responsibilities, right? To the point where it's like, yo, we gotta go pick up a second job. The day I start work, my second daughter was born in the hospital, and they like, yo, you won't make the first day. You ain't got no job. I ain't got no job. I can't make no interest payments. So it's easy to be like, yo, I'm gonna sit in the hospital, my daughter here, like, this life, this a moment. But it's like, nah, nigga, you gotta go to work, go get this money, fend for your child, and take care of this business. Yeah, I mean, it's that sacrifice. It's in the moment, fuck you gonna do.
That's the thing, that's the crossroads where a lot of people, you know, give it up. You know what I'm saying? When they get met with a little bit of resistance, bro. But that's life. Life is always gonna give you resistance.
Straight up. Nigga D said it best. It's all type of hustles. You know, you don't gotta just sell drugs. You know, we thought that for a minute, but nah, that ain't no real hustler. There's more ways to get it.
Just gotta be open to the education of it all, man. And that's what I say. I think the biggest part of this episode for me was to give me that you know, that recertification that all my hard efforts didn't go, you know what I'm saying, in vain, and that we're at a point now to where everything that I've dreamed for myself, we're on the verge of making that a huge reality. We are making it a reality. We're living it every day. You know what I'm saying? And we're out here, you know, doing the things to make sure the business is good every day and things to get better. And we never claim to know everything. But what we will say is that we'll never be afraid to take action, and we'll never be afraid to try and make something happen despite what everybody else say, man. And when you got young black men with that type of mentality, that's the type of shit that they want to stop, bro. That's the type of shit they don't want us to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the league right there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And because, you know, we're nowhere where we want to be in that 5-year mark or that 2-year mark or that 1-year mark. You know what I'm saying? But we're there. We're there. And if you want to do anything, it doesn't have to be real estate, bro. Find out what you want to do. Don't be out here Don't be out here trying to do what other people do because it looks good. No, man, you got to do what you're passionate about, man. You got to do what makes you happy. And it's crazy because talking to people is what kind of makes me happy. I'm a people's person. And luckily I get to talk to people and not only talk to them, but help them, you know what I'm saying, in whatever situation they might be going through, bro. You know, related to their house or related to financing in real estate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to have being able to, you know, going through this journey and to continue going through this journey, especially with these fellas here, because just the way we met and just the progress we've made since, you know, we've met, it's just been incredible, bro, and it's definitely inspiring. And I just encourage anybody who wants to do anything, if you really want to live life on your own terms, man, you got to separate yourself from this societal shit, because that shit is going to fuck you up and make you thinking you should do shit one way when everybody on there bullshitting, bro. You got to figure out, you got to separate yourself from that shit and figure out, define who you are, figure out what you want your goals and your dreams to be, and you act on that shit, man. You practice that shit, you live that shit. And when somebody do something outside of what you're trying to do for yourself and your family and your goals, get them the fuck out of there, bro. Because anybody who's objective to what you want to do and your goals and your dreams, they're a fucking enemy of the state, bro. Because they don't know what you got going on. They don't know what your goals are. And as a creative, I'm fighting for ownership. I'm fighting for being able to establish residential, commercial values anywhere I fucking go, because I can see on up the street, goddamn, oh, that shit coming down this way. We about to goddamn make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative. Ownership is what I want, is what I'm preaching. That's the only way we're truly going to have leverage in this world, bro, is if we own some shit and if we stop fucking bullshitting with ourselves. That's the thing. Stop pussyfooting with yourself. You ain't got to convince me. That's the thing. They want to convince everybody but they damn self on what it is they want for themselves, bro. That's because nobody fucking knows. So don't get mad at me when I done figured it out for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I've been taking action steps towards that shit every day for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm starting to produce fruits of the labor for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been through the shit, bro. Get away from that shit.
No, that's real shit.
That shit is fucking us up right now, bro. You want to know the problem with the black community? It's fucking social media being used in the wrong fucking ways. While y'all out here worried about some other bullshit, nigga, I'm gonna be out here trying to figure out how to establish myself and my family to be able to do what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want to do it. And if you want to do that too, nigga, holla at your boy. I'm out here. It's L. Dotti. I tried to drop the mic. This goddamn boom.
Word. So before we go, you know what I'm saying, to that point, you know what I'm saying, if anybody is looking to get on board with what y'all fellas got going on, you know what I'm saying, they want to connect with you, do business, anything, how do they contact you?
They can reach us at glory.rei on Instagram. Glory.rei on Instagram.
And anybody can reach me, man.
LLC@gmail.com also.
Thanks.
Wait, say that one more time, bro.
Glory Real Estate LLC@gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and anybody y'all can reach out to me.
Goals. Just as you say it, how you spell it. You know what I mean? You spell it how you say it.
What? I got a question for Larry and Dito.
Yeah.
What do you guys see this podcast going in the next 5 years?
Oh, 5 years. Whew.
Next 5 years, dog. Well, shit. If I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I thought about 5, but at least the next 2. At least the next 2, I want to be the #1 black beer connoisseur podcast out there, bro. Like as we start to grow this wholesale business, and that was the reason for us, you know, scaling back to 1 episode a week, because I want to go. We got to press the gas a little bit more, as my dog Ali said, bro. We got to press that gas a little bit. So I want to get the range to be able to do that. But with this show, when we come back to 2 shows a week, a whole bunch of shit is gonna be done changed because we test the waters a little bit. We did all this shit was done generically, and it was all done by strategy, bro. Like we're not out here trying to go viral and trying to do that. We're out here trying to establish the foundation of what this motherfucker is gonna be, bro. And in a year's time, we've done that shit. Because a lot of people be like, damn, you had the podcast for a year, nigga, and you ain't do well. First of all, let's think about those who started and still not rolling in a year. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about all of our accomplishments we done in a year and that we set a good foundation. You know what I'm saying? We make sure we got the good quality of shit. And even in doing that, we still had big people reaching out to us, bro.
Yeah.
And not going viral, bro. We had breweries reaching out to us. We've gotten stuff from breweries, bro. You know what I'm saying? In the next 5 years, we might be a dangerous motherfucker. They might be done cut this shit off by in the next 5 years, bro. We're gonna be talking too much real shit. We got 50 episodes of nothing but solid black real nigga shit, bro.
Yeah. I honestly I can't even fathom where we'll be at in 5 years just based off of like we haven't even hit a year yet, and we've already partnered with I believe 3 black-owned breweries. Maybe 4. I might be getting my numbers off a little bit.
4, definitely
4. Okay, 4 black-owned breweries that have came on, sponsored us. We collaborated with. We partnered with the kickball league. Two black-owned kickball leagues. I'm sorry. We've had a popular black model come on. We've had numerous black influencers come on. We partnered with a large national brewery in America. They partner with us, and mind you, a lot of these people like that I'm referencing have reached out to us. Everybody that has reached out to us, we haven't even done work with yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still stuff in the works. And that's with like we not like a huge ass podcast. We don't have, you know what I'm saying, 50, 100, a million subscribers or not. Like we got less than 200 subscribers right now. You know what I'm saying? But already people are seeing the value in the content that we're creating. We have people that's, you know what I'm saying?
Subscribers, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like people already, you know what I'm saying, seeing what we doing just within a year or less than a year at this point. I think the end of this month will make a year. So within that year, like we literally started in my damn dining room, you know what I'm saying, just set up a damn camera and got rolling. And since then, we just been doing what the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about what we want. You know what I'm saying? We say what we want. We have who we want on the show. You know what I'm saying? In all of our partnerships, we let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, we would love to partner with you, but we gonna do what the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's trying to silence our blackness, you know what I'm saying, silence how we feel about shit, anything along those lines, like we just don't need you, point blank, period. So it like if we were able to come this far within a year, in 5 years, bro, I don't know what the fuck that shit about to look like.
It's gonna be stupid. I do picture like live sessions, live shows, everybody drinking beer and shit. You know what I'm saying? But real, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real with you, real. Like that was a question in the beginning. Like, how black do we want to be?
Yeah,
because when you look at beer and craft beer, is usually a white man's sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of white people that's involved with that, but there is a huge black craft beer community, bro. And we want to help to bring that along with the other systemic oppression tools that have been used to keep us down, bring that shit to the light. That's why we bring different people from different walks, different people in different fields, you know what I'm saying, different professionals. We like to bring everybody, black women, we like to have the tough fucking conversations that people don't want to have, bro. And we bring in so much value with, and if you were to compare it to a whole bunch of other podcasts or whatever who don't have the numbers. But the thing is, what's going to set us apart is that we have a foundation, bro, and can't nobody break a foundation. So we're not expecting instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come in here and just do any and everything, because if you was to come in here and try to railroad us at where we're at now, that means you see something, motherfucker. You see something, don't you? Nah, bro, we're gonna wait and see what happened with this motherfucker, bro. So, Real, that was a great question. 5 years, bro, we gonna be running the black beer, the black craft beer media.
yeah, like point blank period.
Yeah.
5 years, it's gonna be a wrap. Like honestly, I'm trying to get to that point in 2 years.
Definitely in the next 2.
To be honest with you, bro. Like,
yeah, definitely. I can see that because, like I told D, man, like once when this deal flow get where it need to be with this wholesaling business, that shit gonna start matriculating over here too, bro. We need black media.
Like in the podcast game, who y'all like the most?
I think one of my favorite podcasts will probably be damn, I can't remember I can't remember their names, but the podcast is called Dead Ass. One of their names is Kadeen, and I can't remember the other name, but they basically a black millennial couple. They just talk about all types of shit that's, you know what I'm saying, relevant to millennial couples, the black community. They talk about building wealth, you know what I'm saying, all types of shit. But that was probably one of the first podcasts that I really was able to be engaged in, and I feel like they real, they authentic. And yeah, y'all probably fuck with them. They from New York too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So Dead Ass podcast, I encourage everybody to check them out. They ain't tell me to plug them or nothing, but yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah, for me, it was 2 of them. Like when I first started like listening to podcasts and really was like, you know what? I think I want to create an idea. I was just driving trucks and you driving all those hours. I was like, shit, I'm gonna get into podcasts. So the first one I really got into was the 5150 show, Corey Holcomb. Goddamn, the comedian Corey Holcomb. That's a wild boy, bro. His shit is funny, but it's educational as well. But one I'm looking at more so for the business aspects of it now is the JBP Joe Budden podcast, man. I fuck with Joe Budden and them, bro. Like his fight, we have a similar fight. He's doing it on another scale, on a different scale right now. You know what I'm saying? And I hope to be on that platform one day where I'm making the fight and showing the sacrifices. But you know, a lot of things he's done and a lot of things he's talked about business wise and in the black, you know, ownership realm, you know, I can kind of concur with, you know, so I fuck with the Joe Budden podcast as well. If I'm not watching our shit, because I be trying to think about like how can we improve like content wise and all that good shit. So we got a lot of shit in the works, bro. And you know, they gonna cut this shit off if we don't wrap it up in a minute. But that's what happens when you start to talk about these things like this, you know, black wealth and success and wanting to be better, you know, than who you are. And this was it was my pleasure, bro. And we have to come back and do an update for the folks, man. Let them know what's going on. You know, top of the year. We can come back after Christmas, man, and give a little update real quick for everybody. But you know, it was a pleasure having y'all here, fellas, man. And I thank y'all, and I can't thank y'all enough for, you know, seeing the value in me that I had to contribute, you know, to the bigger cause, bro. And I can never thank y'all for that enough, man. I appreciate it. And we gonna
man. Appreciate y'all having us, man.
Most def. We definitely gonna have y'all back. Keep us kind of in the loop with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Keep plugging y'all, what y'all boys doing, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? We hear so much shit, you know what I'm saying, on black men in general. So we definitely got to highlight as much as possible when we're doing something positive. So definitely going to bring y'all back. As always, we appreciate all of our viewers, listeners, everybody that tuned in. If you're rewatching the episode, we appreciate you making it to the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all, you know what I'm saying, plug yourselves, comment down below. Let us know what you think about the episode. If you have any questions or anything like that, we already, you know what I'm saying, put up their social media, email, and all that stuff. Get in contact with these guys. Let's network, connect, you know what I'm saying, build black wealth. And yeah, man, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, @code1_podcast. Subscribe to us. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to turn it over to L. Dotti.
Yeah, man. Thank you again, fellas, for coming through. We definitely got to do it again. It's time to get to work now, baby. But yeah, y'all want to get in touch, you know, with me and just, you know, ask questions or try to figure out how you can, you know, do some things to make this work, man. Y'all can reach out at my email that I check pretty frequently, lhunter, LHUNTER.hi7 lhunter@gmail.com. That's lhunter.hi7@gmail.com. And just for any tips or anything that you want to know, I'm willing to share what I know. But I do recommend you go use the information that we talk about here. Y'all, it's crazy how when we talk about where we want to be and how we picture it, and when we don't get there, how we hold our heads down and feel like we failed, bro. But y'all got to realize you got to get in tune with yourself and in tune with your God and yourself, your source of power, to be able to go through the hurdles and the endeavors of life, man, because it's not always going to be good, but you got to start somewhere, bro. And that's what I'll say to any and everybody, man. And we appreciate y'all coming back. We only shooting on Tuesdays from now on, man, 9:00 p.m. Make sure y'all come to us. We only streaming from a YouTube at a Cold One Podcast. Don't forget to like our or follow us on IG at a @1_podcast. When you come in, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this motherfucker, hit the bell so when we coming back with that fire ass content, man. And until then, man, it's been your hold on, no, because y'all could have been anywhere. Thought I forgot, huh? In this world of virtualism. But y'all decided to be here with us at a Cold Podcast, and all we could do is say thank you, man. So until next time, it's been your boy L Dotti.
You already know it's your boy Big D, man.
And we like to thank you right there for coming back to another episode of a Cold One, baby.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah, be easy, man. Everybody be safe.
Appreciate
y'all. Shit empty, but
yeah, real with that Patron.